Hey, what is up everyone? So last week we talked about some of the issues and the downfall of this golden age of streaming, and one of the big things that people are dealing with is just the rising prices of these subscription services. Whether it's Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus, all of them have basically continued to go up and up in prices over time. But recently I stumbled across a hidden gem that I don't think anyone really talks about. And this hidden gem is a huge library of really good free movies to watch. Now, I'm sure many of you heard of the things like Pluto TV or Tubi and all the different free streaming services, and those are all great, and there's tons of good movies and shows that you can watch on those different platforms. But recently, I was on YouTube and I actually found a movie that I had been looking for. This movie was the Teen Titans movie that had gotten removed from HBO Max, and I've been trying to find it so I could rewatch it because I was going back through the Teen Titans show and I wanted to be able to see it. And to my surprise, it showed up in my recommended feed and it was free. So with that, I went in and I actually started looking through some of the other free movies they have here, and there's actually a ton of really great stuff here. If you go onto movies and TV inside of YouTube, there's a free with ads section, and you can find tons of great movies. I mean, there's stuff that I'm not really interested in, like Twilight and stuff, but there's other good things. There's a lot of family movies like Surf's Up and the Peanuts movie. There's Forrest Gump, the Maze Runner franchise, Ender's Game, Now You See Me, Mean Girls, Grease, lots of great stuff in here. Now, the only problem I found with this is it's kind of hard to find like the good stuff. You could technically search across all of YouTube and you could hope that you find something that's free with ads on there, but there's not really a great way to scroll through all this stuff. They have a few different categories in here that are like action adventure movies or like comedies and stuff, but they don't let you look at all of them. They basically just let you look at a selection of them. And really the only way to see everything is just to go up and view all and just kind of spend time scrolling through this entire list of all these different movies. And as you can imagine, this is filled with a lot of junk movies, but mixed in with some really great standouts. There's also free TV shows, but in my looking at stuff, I never really saw anything that was that great. You can kind of go down, it's towards the bottom here for primetime shows. There's some really old stuff like the Dick Van Dyke Show, which might be a nice nostalgic watch to look at. And there's like some kids shows like the Wubsy Show. I think I remember watching them as a kid. And there's even some stuff like I saw Popeye was on here, the classic Popeye show. But honestly, if you're looking for free TV shows, I would recommend going to something like Tubi. A lot better quality of content there. But something I've done to actually help y'all in terms of finding these good movies is I went through this entire list of all the movies that are free on YouTube currently, and I made a playlist with about 76 movies that I pulled through on here of all the best stuff. Now, if you're a fan of DC, there's a lot of DC animated movies that they put on here, a lot of which aren't even available on HBO Max anymore, which is a bit surprising. But I also pulled a good amount of other stuff. There's Die Hard with a Vengeance on here, Glass, The Martian, Planet of the Apes, The Notebook, Chariot to Fire, No Country for Old Men, The Truman Show. Lots of good classic movies that are on here, and I feel like this little playlist here should be a little bit more helpful to be able to scroll through and find what you like. So I thought I'd just make a quick video this week and not do too big of an edit. Last week was kind of the bigger video talking about the streaming wars. I really recommend going to check that out if you are interested in the topic. But this week I just wanted to show you a good place to find some free movies and maybe help those that aren't paying for all the different subscription services. But that's all I have for this video. Let me know in the comments below which movie are you going to watch first from this list. And if you enjoyed this video, it'd be great if you have to like and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.